Welcome to class today. I'm Miss Aker. I'm glad you can join me as we're learning about spring. And today we're going to be learning about an animal. It's a bunny. So let's get ready with a funny bunny song. Are you ready to hop around with me like a bunny? Okay, let's get started. You can just repeat after me or sing along. Ready? Funny little bunnies go hop, hop, hop. Funny little bunnies go hop, hop, hop. They have long ears and a little nose. Funny little bunnies go hop, hop, hop. Funny little bunnies go hop, hop, hop. Funny little bunnies go hop, hop, hop. They love to eat and they love to sleep. So if you're a little bunny, go hop, hop, hop. That was really fun. Did you have fun hopping around like a bunny? You can sing it again if you want. Today we're going to learn all about a little bunny rabbit. Let's learn more in the reading corner. Welcome to Reading Corner. We've been learning all about spring. And I don't know about you, but one of the animals I see all the time in spring is a rabbit. Sometimes we call it a bunny. Do you see rabbits too? They're always hopping around and scurrying to get some food. Well, today's book is all about a rabbit. It's called Tales from Nature Rabbit. And it's as if this bunny here is telling us about its life, what it likes to eat, and where it goes. So let's read this story and learn some new things about rabbits. Tales from Nature Rabbit. I am a rabbit. I have 2 long ears and the end of my nose is pink. See some other animals and insects we see in spring. A frog, a bee buzzing. I like to go for a walk in the garden. Many people have to work hard to keep bunnies out of their gardens. They like to eat all of those delicious vegetables and plants that they find in there. Where I find crunchy vegetables, look at that. What is that rabbit eating? A carrot. I also eat clover and fresh grass. Here's what clover looks like. My droppings are round. Oh my goodness, it's talking about its poop. That's so silly. Careful, if the owl sees me, it will catch me. Oh no, the rabbit is trying to get away. The owl is the predator and the rabbit is the prey. So he is scurrying to get into his home. Let's see if he makes it. Phew, I am safe and sound inside my burrow. All my family is here. Do you see how the burrow is underground? And it's like they have secret passageways to other areas. This one's sleeping, some are eating. I wonder if you've ever seen a rabbit hole where they go down. At the end of winter, I meet a pretty doe. Here are our little rabbit babies. Oh, how many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of rabbits. And that's probably why we see so many when we're outside playing by our house or in the park. So I noticed that rabbit really liked those crunchy vegetables. And when I think of a rabbit, I usually think of them liking carrots. So today we're gonna practice our letter sounds by playing with some paper carrots, and we're gonna feed our bunny. Let me show you. This is gonna be fun. I have some little carrots with letters that I made. So you'll just ask your grown-up to help you. You can color them or use construction paper like me. And I printed out a bunny, but you can also draw it, cut a hole in its mouth, and I taped it to a cup so we can feed the bunny some carrots while we practice our letter sounds. So just for fun, I'm gonna put my carrots into this dirt, which is just some lentils or rice or beans. So they're kind of hidden down there. Let's see. Spread them out. And then your kiddo can practice choosing one and saying the sound of that letter before feeding the carrots. So let's do it together. I'm gonna pull this one out. Think of what letter that is. What sound does it make? D, D. That's the letter D. Okay, nom, 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 nom. In it goes. Oh, that bunny liked that one a lot. Let me pull another one. The letter, think of the letter and what sound it makes. Let's try to identify it based on sound. K, K. Great job. That's the letter C, and it says K, K. Let's do some more. Oh, I got 2 this time. That was lucky. Let's do one at a time. So this sound is the letter H says like in hat. And the other one I had, K, K. It's like the letter C, but this is a K, K, K. Wow, that bunny must be getting full. That's so many carrots. Let's do 3 more. Oh, I know this letter. Ah, ah. That's the letter A. Yum, 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 yum. Mmm. Those carrots sure are delicious. How about this letter? Did you say G? G. Nice job. Like in the animal, that's a goat. Starts with the sound G. All right, let's do one more. Where should I go? Where should I go? Which carrot is gonna be the lucky one today? How about this one? Ooh, do you know the sound that this letter makes? Eh, eh. Nice job. The letter E says eh. Last one. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that bunny is full. I hope you had a lot of fun learning about an animal that we see a lot in spring, a rabbit. And it was also really fun practicing our letter sounds and then feeding those carrots to the bunny. I hope you'll try that at home. Thanks for learning with me today, and I'll see you next time.
Kindergarten is great at Kansas City Public Schools.
I know they have really good teachers. I know this is a great school.
They teach them stuff that I thought my kids would never be able to know at the age of 5.
Since deciding to send our kiddos to a neighborhood school, we've become even more of a part of our community.
Now is the time to enroll your future kindergartner for the new school year. Visit enrollkc.org today.
Good morning, friends, and welcome back. I'm Mrs. Gordon, and I am so glad you are here with me to learn new things. We have been talking about money, we read about money, we identified some coins together, we've even sorted coins, and now let's see if we can count them together. Yes, coins should be put together and create a new value. So if you have some coins, let's grab your materials and let's get started. Today, we are going to look at the value of each coin. Most of this is creating 10. So if you look here, which coin belongs here that is 10 cents? Correct, a dime. A dime is 10 cents. So I'm going to put that here. Now, how can we make 10 with our different coins? Well, it looks like here I can make it with pennies and a nickel. Which coin is 5 cents? Correct. 5 cents is 1 nickel. I'm going to put that here. 1 nickel is 5. But if I put 5 other coins here, that equals to 10. Which coins has a value of 1 cent? A penny. Correct. We need 5 pennies. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cents, 1 nickel, plus 5 pennies, 1 cent, gives us 10 cents. 5 cents plus 5 cents is 10 cents. This gave us one value in 10 cents with 1 nickel and 5 cents. Let's do another one together. We have 10 cents again. But we can make 10 in a different way. Which coin was worth 10 cents? Correct, a dime. 1 dime is 10 cents. Now, how can we create 10 in a different way? It looks like here we have the value of 1 cent. Which coin is 1 cent? A penny, correct. So let's count 10 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1 10-cent is equal to 10 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pennies equal 1 dime. Let's do another one together. We have 10 again. Which coin is worth 10? You are correct, a dime. Now this is different. We can create 10 using a coin that is worth 5 cents. Do you remember which coin is worth 5 cents? Correct, a nickel. It looks like we need 2. 1 nickel and then 2 nickels. 10 cents, 1 dime is equal to 2 nickels. 5 and 5 make 10. So 2 nickels can equal 10 cents. Let's do another one together. $5 cents. Which coin was worth 5 cents? A nickel, correct. We'll put 1 nickel here. It looks like we can make 5 cents using a different type of coin. Do you remember which coin equals 1 cent? A penny, correct. Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pennies is equal to 1 nickel. 5 cents can be made using 5 pennies or 1 nickel. Then we have our 25 cents. There's different ways we can create 25 cents. When we put these together, we have difference where it can value to 25. So If I use 2 dimes and a nickel, that gives us 25 cents. 10, 25. 10 cents, 10 cents, 5 cents. If I used a dime, a nickel, and another nickel, and then 5 pennies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents. All of these are 1 cent each. 10, 15, 20, 25. These are different ways that we can put our coins together to make another value. You did such amazing work with me today counting money. So next time, grab your nearest adult, and when you're at the store with them, maybe you can see if you can count out how much is needed and see if that value is correct. Remember, 1 penny is 1 cent, a nickel is 5 cents, a dime is 10 cents, and a quarter is 25 cents. So I hope you had fun today, and until next time, I wish you luck.
Welcome to Hartman Elementary School. My name is Dr. Jessie Kirksey, and I'm principal of this fine school. We are dedicated to providing our boys and girls an education of the finest quality. We nurture and we care. We have 3 focuses here at Hartman School: attendance, achievement, and attitude. We are child-centered. We ask our community and our parents every year to join hands with us to help us provide an education of the finest quality for our junior citizens, and they are doing this. Welcome to Hartman School, and we know that you will enjoy this virtual tour. Our mission at John T. Hartman Elementary School is to create a safe and nurturing environment where all children can become lifelong learners. Our responsibility is to lead, encourage, and provide the opportunity for all students to reach their full potential and be productive in our diverse and global society. We begin our educational journey with our preschool program. This is where we begin to cut the apron strings as our young scholars learn how to listen, work, and play together with teachers and classmates. Our preschool environment sets the tone for learning daily routines, a peek at this big, wide, wonderful world in which we live, and begins to build the foundation for future learning opportunities. It is a full-day program. Our kindergarten program continues to lay the foundation for reading, writing, exploring, and problem solving. We believe to be successful in any space, scholars must have strong reading, writing, and math skills. Our kindergarten scholars learn over 100 sight words throughout the year. Our teachers incorporate strategies to develop student literacy. We also partner with organizations such as Lead to Read and Literacy KC. These organizations, along with their volunteers, help promote fun and engaging learning environments. Our vision at John T. Hartman Elementary School is to create a collaborative learning community that is caring, nurturing, respectful, and safe, while passionately developing academic and social excellence for all. Our collaborative community will fight passionately and gracefully to prepare lifelong learners to compete in society. Hartman offers digital devices for all of our scholars. Scholars feel a sense of control over their education while developing a 21st century skill set. We offer iSpark, or STEM, along with art, music, physical education, and library. Students have access to interactive tools to open a world of science, technology, and math using hands-on curriculum. We offer a variety of activities and clubs to inspire and motivate our primary and intermediate scholars. Our Hartman Gems, our girls, and gents, our young men, are special groups of scholars who have exhibited leadership, respect for others, and a sense of purpose. We also have our newspaper club, our drama club, Girl Scouts, and Boy Scouts, all for free before and after school care in partnership with Link. We believe that our parents are the first and best teachers of their youngsters. We ask our parents to join hands with us as we provide an education of the finest quality for the best scholars in the nation. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any questions or if you would like a personal tour, please call us at 816-418-1750. We would like for you to become a part of our Hartman family.
Hey Kansas City, how about some amazing pumpkin pie? What do you think of that? Hey Kansas City, it's Chef Tom at the Cardinal Cafe in beautiful downtown Kansas City. Guess what? It's getting on toward Thanksgiving, so I was thinking maybe we should go ahead and make a pumpkin pie. You can see there are not a lot of ingredients to pumpkin pie. I mean, we've got some eggs, some heavy cream, some sugar, butter, nutmeg, cinnamon, some vanilla, and some pumpkin pack. Now here's an interesting thing. You can make this into a sweet potato pie just as easily by getting rid of the pumpkin and putting in sweet potatoes. You know, just as you would cook the pumpkin, you'd cook the sweet potatoes. Cook them down, get yourself a couple cups of mashed up sweet potatoes, boom. Get rid of the pumpkin, you got sweet potato pie. Okay? We're gonna start out today with getting our eggs into our bowl. When we're cracking eggs, what's the first thing we do? We check them. We never go directly into our mixing bowl with our eggs, just in case we get a shell in there or a bad egg, okay? We always have to make sure they look good. Of course, this guy, number one's looking good. Get number two in there. Oh yeah, perfect. just like downtown. Okay, but you always want to take a little look around and make sure that there's no shell, that you've got a perfect egg. We're gonna go right in there, okay? Now, once our eggs are in there, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get some butter in. Okay, our butter is nice and soft because we need to have this butter soft when we start. Have a look at that. Just really nice soft butter. You know, we left it sit out for the most of the day today. Now, at this point, I like to go ahead and add my pumpkin in now because I've got some nice stuff in there that I can work on some consistency with. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this pumpkin in here. We're just gonna start to give this a nice little mix up, okay? And break down these yolks. Now, quite honestly, some people do this in the mixer. It doesn't bother me to do it by hand. A lot of my students, when we're making biscuits or cake mix or pancakes, they want to know why we don't use the mixer. Well, the fact of the matter is I find it very easy to overmix things with the mixer. And when I'm doing it just by hand, just seem to get a better end result. Here comes our heavy cream in. Now, once we start to incorporate this, we're actually going to switch over to our whisk. Okay? But we're going to get all this heavy cream started so that we don't have too sloshy of a product once we get that whip going, okay? Yeah, we're starting to get a nice color here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna scrape off our spatula with our whip. Some call it a whisk. Whisk, whip, doesn't really matter. Now, we're gonna start getting this guy going a little. You can see that there's little tiny chunks of butter in there. I'm all right with that. Now, we're gonna go ahead with our cinnamon and our nutmeg. And this nutmeg, we went ahead and we ground actually from the nut of the nutmeg. We've got just a little half teaspoon of each. That's just fine. Now, while those give off a really nice holiday smell, you can really smell that nutmeg and that cinnamon in there. We're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna add our vanilla and our sugar. Okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you, me personally, I can make a pie crust pretty quick. You know, pie crust is pretty easy. It's a little flour, a little butter, a little cold water, okay, a little sugar. But guess what? Today, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use a Pillsbury ready to go pie crust. I'm gonna reach back and grab one of our spatulas because we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this in the pie crust. We're just gonna take our time. You can see that we still got a little bit of butter floating around in there, which is just fine. Because as we bake, that butter is going to break down. Now, before this guy goes in the oven, we're just going to drop him down a couple of times, not real hard. We just want to work out a little bit of air from this pie mix. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna get this baby in the oven, but guess what? When we come back, we've got a real treat. We're gonna make some homemade whipped cream. We'll be right back.
I chose manual because it's challenging and fun and it can help me with college.
I chose manual because I wanted to get a jump start in my career with culinary arts.
I chose manual to acquire skills I'd use in real life.
I chose manual because I want to be an ER doctor, and being an EMT is my first step.
Kickstart your future today at Manual Career and Technical Center. Manual is open for all 11th and 12th grade students in both Kansas and Missouri. Learn more today at enrollkc.org/manual or call 816-418-5200.
Hey Kansas City, I don't know about you, but when I'm having pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, the one thing I really love on my pumpkin pie is some whipped cream. And we're gonna make some whipped cream right now. And one of the first things you wanna make sure you do is to make sure that your bowl is nice and icy cold that you're making your whipped cream with. We're gonna get this guy on here, okay? And this is the whip attachment that we're gonna use, okay? And get him in there. Now, our bowl is locked in tight. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna raise our mixer. We're gonna put in our cream. Yeah, very nice, bright white whipping cream. Always gonna need heavy whipping cream. And just like your bowl, you're gonna want it icy cold. Now, we're just gonna let it start moving around that bowl, okay? This process is gonna take us 6-7 minutes, somewhere in there. But from what we're doing right now, we're just moving this whipped cream around. We're trying to incorporate some air. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm sure that you've had whipped cream out of the tub, out of the can, stuff like that. This whipped cream, you will never believe the difference. And it's so easy. It is so easy. So right now our whipped cream's just moving around. We're gonna increase our speed a little to incorporate a little more air. We've got our powdered sugar right here. Once our whipped cream starts to tighten up a little, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some of that powdered sugar. And the fact of the matter is that we're gonna be tasting this 2-3 times to make sure that we're hitting our flavor profile and our sweetness for this whipped cream. Okay, some people like whipped cream very, very sweet. I'm okay with it not quite as sweet. So it's very funny whenever I make it, people are like, could you put in a little more sugar? So that's the whipped cream we're gonna attempt tonight, is a little sweeter whipped cream. As this is mixing, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna grab our vanilla. And really, I like to put in about a teaspoon. Now, if you come up with that camera, you can see that we are starting to thicken up a little. And we're just gonna watch it and let it go. And that's just it. You can't be in a hurry for this. If you're in a hurry, you're gonna whip it on too high a speed. And do you know what happens when you whip whipped cream too much? You get butter. You may as well throw some salt in there and put it on buns. But for this, we're not gonna get that far. We're gonna have amazing whipped cream that goes on our pie. And right now, it's getting pretty nice. You can start to see some ridges in there. And so, you know, in the next minute or so, we're gonna be there. So it's almost time to start adding some sugar. And we're gonna stop this guy for 1 minute. And we're just gonna show you on a spoon that it's starting to get thicker, okay? So we're gonna go ahead for just another minute or so before we start to add our powdered sugar. And this is kind of like watching paint dry. You know, you just can't be in a hurry, you gotta take your time. And right now is when I want to start adding some sugar to this because it's looking good. I'm just going to take my spatula and get a couple drops of sugar in there. We're going to start with about 2/3 of a cup of sugar. And this is powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar. This is not just cane sugar. I don't know if I mentioned that to start or not. But this is powdered sugar. Now, our whipped cream is coming together so nice. We've got less than a minute. But this is going to be our opportunity to stop our mixer and get in there and take a little taste. Wow, look at that. That looks nice. Okay, I love it right where it's at. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in a little more sugar because I know that there are some people that like it just a little sweeter than I do. So we'll go in with another half a cup. And the thing is, if you come over and look, this whipped cream, we're going to whip it for about 20 more seconds. And we're going to shut her down. That's it. We're going to go ahead and lower it on our post. And we're going to pop it off of here. I just want you to have a look at how nice that is. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful whipped cream. I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our whipped cream in the cooler just to make sure that our peaks stay nice and stiff. And we're going to get that pie out of the oven. And guess what? We're going to cut up some pumpkin pie. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
I chose manual because it's challenging and fun and it can help me with college.
I chose manual because I wanted to get a jump start in my career with culinary arts.
I chose manual to acquire skills I'd use in real life.
I chose manual because I want to be an ER doctor and be an EMT is my first step.
Kickstart your future today at Manual Career and Technical Center. Manual is open for all 11th and 12th grade students in both Kansas and Missouri. Learn more today at enrollkc.org/manual or call 816-418-5200.
All right, Kansas City, so I've got to come true with you. This pie looks amazing, but I did not just pull this pie out of the oven because actually pumpkin pie is going to take about 55 to 60 minutes to bake. And while it's baking, this beautiful pumpkin filling is going to come up almost like a souffle. It's going to come up about this high above your pie crust. And then when it cools down, it's going to go ahead and level out. Okay, so this has been in the refrigerator for a couple of hours because there's no way that you can serve pumpkin pie right out of the oven. You have to let it rest, you have to let it cool. Okay, so that's exactly what we've done with this. And the fact of the matter is we're going to go ahead and we're going to dish this up in just a minute or two. But here's the thing. Earlier I was talking about sweet potato pie versus pumpkin pie. Myself, I find either one of them amazing. I love sweet potato pie. And I actually, growing up in Wisconsin, had never ever heard of sweet potato pie until I moved to Missouri, to Kansas City. And when I worked on the private rail cars, I worked with a guy named Bob Wheeler. And the first time he made sweet potato pie, I was hooked. And this guy makes the best sweet potato pie I've ever had. And he did. He taught me the secrets to it. And that's why I make my pie interchangeable, because my pumpkin pie is really his sweet potato pie recipe with pumpkin. Okay? I have to give credit where credit's due. I cannot lie to you, Kansas City. So, let's give this baby a cut and see what it looks like. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous here because it's always something special to do this right on live TV after you make the pie. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is some gorgeous pumpkin pie. I am so happy right now. I tell you what, the only thing that's going to make this pumpkin pie any better is a big old slather of whipped cream. So let me run over and grab that whipped cream. I'll be right back. Oh, am I happy? So remember, just a few minutes ago, we went ahead and we whipped up this cream. we put in about 1.25 cups of powdered sugar to 1 quart of heavy cream and a teaspoon of vanilla. Now, look at that. That whipped cream is so nice and thick. And I don't know about you, but my Uncle John always said that all pie was something to hold his whipped cream. And he would put a lot on there. I tell you what, Kansas City, this is by far one of my favorite pies to make. Super easy, super delicious. My wife loves it, so I make a lot of it. Hey, Kansas City, you know, I always get a little nostalgic at the holidays. You know, as you get a little older, you remember the past and how much fun you had. For us, it was my grandmother's house. You know, she had 8 kids and all 8 of them would show up with their families at the house, and the house would be loud. There'd be the adult table that was all set up gorgeous. There'd be the kids' tables. And the fact of the matter is that there would be turkey and dressing and green bean casserole and dinner rolls and always 2 and 3 different kinds of pie. And the fact of the matter is that this holiday season, no matter what's happening, make some time for your family. You know, mend some bridges that are burned, do what you need to do, but don't let your family go without letting them how you feel this holiday season. Because I'm going to tell you what, this pie specifically reminds me of when I was a kid watching my mom make pie. And, you know, you get into this tradition, and especially for our family's very French, and pumpkin pie was not necessarily something French. We did a lot of traditional meat pies and things like that, and this is something my mother brought to the table. So I'm just saying, I hope you have a great holiday season, and realistically, I'm going to tell you what, for me, it's time for me to make sure that this pie is suitable for everybody in my family, because I love pie. And guess what? I love whipped cream too. So let's give this a try. Make sure it's good, as if there's any question in the world. Now, I'll tell you what. Look at that. When you can stab your fork into pumpkin pie and it stays on the fork, it's right. Oh man. Kansas City, best pumpkin pie ever. Go enjoy your holiday. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hello, we're happy to have you visit Carver. We are a dual language school where our students become truly bilingual and biliterate.
Welcome to Carver Dual Language.
Hola, bienvenido al primer grado en Carver. Welcome to first grade in Carver. In kindergarten and first grade, all students learn to read and write in Spanish.
Welcome to 4th grade at Carver. In 4th grade, our students have the opportunity to join our robotics team. Our students work together on a community project and learn to code a robot's movements.
By 6th grade, Carver students are truly bilingual and biliterate. Students can fluently speak, read, and write in both Spanish and English. Carver students move on to much success in middle school, high school, and beyond.
We celebrate Hispanic heritage throughout the year at Carver Dual Language. Each year, students develop a plan to make goods to develop and to sell at our mercado. This is our annual fall market that classes have booths that students come together and sell their items that they've created. Staff, community members, family, parents, grandparents, all can come together, buy the goods, and celebrate Hispanic heritage together.
In Carver, we have an involved PTA where parents and families can be part of our school community.
Thank you for joining us on this tour. If you would like to schedule a personal tour or learn more about our school, please call 816-418-4925.
Welcome to East High School. My name is Louis Sinahosa, and I am the principal. I'm looking forward for you to learn all about our East Bears, and thank you for taking the time to visit with us.
At East, we serve students in 9th through 12th grades. We first opened our doors in 1924 to serve high school students on the east side of Kansas City. With more than 50 plus languages and countries represented at our school, East is one of the largest and most diverse high schools in Kansas City. Our mission is to ensure each student reaches his or her fullest potential as a learner. With literacy as our focus, our goal is for all students to be successful and gain valuable experience throughout their high school career. After graduation, our students go on to be successful in either college or the career of their choice. We put a focus on learning through a 21st century lens. To prepare students for life beyond high school, we have specific college and career pathways which include agriculture, health science and bioscience, nursing, engineering, teaching, EMT, law and public safety, construction, barber and cosmetology, computer science, culinary, and more. Students can graduate with their industry-recognized credential in their chosen pathway and have job options upon graduation. East offers traditional high school classes, advanced placement, and dual credit courses. In addition, we offer Early College Academy where students attend Metropolitan Community College, Penn Valley, where they can graduate with both their high school diploma and associate's degree. We welcome immigrants and refugees into our school. With a high level of English language learners, or ELL students start in small group instruction to help them quickly get up to speed with their counterparts. They will have ongoing ELL support to ensure they are successful throughout high school. Along with a high-level academic rigor, East also offers a wide range of sports, clubs, and other activities. Our soccer teams have become some of the most dominant programs in their division. Plus, many of our scholar athletes have earned scholarships to play their given sport at the collegiate level in soccer, football, volleyball, and more. We have something for everyone in our school. Students can be part of junior ROTC, art, instrumental and vocal music, or take a variety of electives. Plus, we offer activities including bike club, dance, debate, newspaper, student council, yearbook, and more. At East High, we believe each student has untapped potential. Students have opportunities to visit colleges, universities, and other post-secondary institutions, as well as participate in job shadowing and internships related to their career interests.
Thank you for visiting. We hope you enjoyed the tour. If you want to learn more about East, please call us at 816-418-3125. Go Bears.
Hello, we're happy to have you visit Carver. We are a dual language school where our students become truly bilingual and biliterate.
Welcome to Carver Dual Language.
Hola, bienvenido al primer grado en Carver. Welcome to first grade in Carver. In kindergarten and first grade, all students learn to read and write in Spanish.
Welcome to 4th grade at Carver. In 4th grade, our students have the opportunity to join our robotics team. Our students work together on a community project and learn to code a robot's movements.
By 6th grade, Carver students are truly bilingual and biliterate. Students can fluently speak, read, and write in both Spanish and English. Carver students move on to much success in middle school, high school, and beyond.
We celebrate Hispanic heritage throughout the year at Carver Dual Language. Each year, students develop a plan to make goods to develop and to sell at our Mercado. This is our annual fall market that classes have booths that students come together and sell their items that they've created. Staff, community members, family, parents, grandparents, all can come together, buy the goods, and celebrate Hispanic heritage together.
In Carver, we have an involved PTA where parents and families can be part of our school community.
Thank you for joining us on this tour. If you would like to schedule a personal tour or learn more about our school, please call 816-418-4925.
Herald Holiday Montessori fosters a lifelong love of learning for students in pre-K through 6th grade. Holiday is the only free Montessori school in the KC metro area recognized by the Association of Montessori International. At Holiday, children have the freedom to choose their work throughout the day, helping them to become responsible, independent, and self-motivated learners. Find out more or enroll your student at enrollkc.org/holiday.